And 10 TV News at 6 begins right away. We're breaking news tonight. 2 Ohio State University students dead after an apparent overdose at a house near campus.
Right now, what exactly happened is still a mystery, but we do know this is something that every parent worries about. That's why our reporters have been working all day trying to find out more about this situation.
And also what can be done to prevent it from ever happening again. Our team coverage starts right away with 10 TV's Bryant Somerville.
Well, spring term finals wrapped up here on the Ohio State campus Tuesday. Tonight, police are still investigating 3 reported overdoses that happened just off campus Wednesday night that has now resulted in 2 student deaths.
A scene, a call no parent wants to think about.
I just came downstairs and one of my roommates and 2 of her friends are passed out in the kitchen.
Police were called to a home on East Lane Avenue near Ohio State Wednesday. And on Thursday, OSU announced 3 students overdosed. One of them had died, and another was released from the hospital. Then Friday morning, OSU confirming a second student has now died. University President Christina Johnson says these tragic deaths in our community in such a short period of time are devastating.
And there's a white substance on the counter. I think they did some sort of drug.
A 911 call from a roommate inside that house.
They're purple. 2 of them are unresponsive and one is kind of dry heaving.
Though the university's Office of Student Life sent out a safety message Thursday to students about fake Adderall pills that appear to contain fentanyl, OSU has not said what the students took or why.
It can happen anywhere, and it does happen everywhere.
City of Columbus Health Commissioner Myshika Roberts calls it unfortunate, both the students' deaths and the fact that accidental overdoses, she says, happen far too often, saying many times people think they're getting one thing, not really knowing what the product is or what might be in it.
Manufacturers out there are really good at mimicking the actual drug, and so you might buy something off the street or from someone else, and it might really look like the drug you intend it to, but it can be counterfeit or laced.
Thursday night, Columbus Public Health put out its own warning about fake Adderall pills containing fentanyl near Ohio State's campus. Dr. Roberts says all drugs should come from a pharmacy or reliable source in its original packaging. But she knows counterfeit drugs easy to find and purchase. She says if you use something not prescribed, to always have naloxone. Don't use alone. And be sure to use fentanyl testing strips.
What can parents do to, I don't know, move this conversation forward, help in any way? What does that look like?
Well, I think parents should not be naive to the fact that drugs are readily available and used from middle school on up.
And Dr. Roberts says those fentanyl testing strips are available many places for free, including Columbus Public Health. On the campus of The Ohio State University, Bryant Somerville, 10 TV News.